What's up? What's up? It's going down in cyberspace tonight. Yes, indeed. I hate when I get the background right and then stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's going down. Clash of Thoughts with your girl forever, the realist.
And your boy Cio Beats, baby.
Yes, indeed. We got a dope show tonight. You know what I'm saying? Hey, social media. Okay, let's engage. Let's talk. Let's get it in. Okay, that's what these platforms are for. So let's utilize them. So the topic tonight we focusing on is why do men cheat? Okay, yes, get your drink, get your smoke. Okay, happy Thursday, positive blessings, positive just energy to everybody. You know what I'm saying? All day, all day. So what it do? Let's get to it. Okay. So the link is in the comments. So you guys are welcome to join. If it's not a live link, then you can copy and paste it up in there. Join the conversation. Let's get it in. Tell a friend. Okay. It's going down in cyberspace. So let's get it. Let's go. So what's up, CO? What it do?
What's the dealio?
Man, just chilling. You know what I'm saying? Enjoying this sexy Thursday night.
Yeah, sexy. It's finna get real sexy in a minute, though.
Hey, you better
See?
know it. Shit, I'm ready. So, I mean, hey, it's always that question that circulates around the communities of all kinds. Okay. Why do men cheat? Okay. So, I mean, hey, join the conversation. Let's start it off. Put some stuff up in the comments. Let's see what's up with it. What y'all gotta say. What's up? So when we talk about this topic, it's a lot of pressure on individuals, to look a certain way, to have a certain type of class, to do, this and that. However, does it matter? Okay. Is it ever enough for the man to be faithful? For the man to not cheat? You can have the best body in the world, you can have all the money in the world. Okay. You can look at many celebrities. Okay, that is having this issue with men cheating. Also, your coworkers, your friends, your family. You know what I'm saying? So let's dive into the juice. So, what you think about the topic of the night?
Yeah, man. I don't think there's a such thing as like the most beautiful woman in the world, the
Well,
baddest
because
bitch
that's a
in
lot
the
of
world.
pressure. A lot of women think that they have to, it's a competition here, like with the way, the looks, the body type. You know what I'm saying?
And I think it's more of a psychological thing when it comes to men because you have men out here who say that they can't just be with one woman, right? Now, even if that man had 10 women, he's still gonna cheat on them 10 women with other women. You know what I mean? So it's different levels to this shit too. You know what I'm saying? Like there's different
Mhm.
dynamics and stuff. Why men cheat. Uh, yeah, so we can dive into some of the reasons why men cheat, some of the dynamics that goes on. Some men might feel like they're not getting it at home. Some men might feel like they just can't be with one woman. Um, shit, some guys they they just horny, they
Mm.
just little porn dog. But
Yeah.
whatever the case may be, man, I really think like it's something wired with a man's brain because regardless, you know what I'm saying, like we're going to look at women, you know what I'm saying, we're going to be attracted to other women, and it's not like a woman is not attracted to other men just because she
Mhm.
have a man. Like the attraction don't stop, you know what I'm saying, they go both ways. But I just think with men, sometimes they take it a little
Hey,
further, you know what I'm saying.
Shantae. Shantae
And,
Gibson up in
and
cyberspace for Basio. Women don't demand enough respect from their man. Okay,
um,
CO. Okay, so we get in places. So we okay. We're scratching the
um,
surface here.
to each his own though, to each his own, because once again some women are comfortable with their men, you know, sleeping with other women, talking to other women. You know what I'm saying? Like, we have these, what we call them when a man have multiple women?
Polygamy.
Polygamy and polygyny. Okay, polygamy and polygyny. All right, but that's real shit. You know what I'm saying? Like we have these communities and stuff like that where the woman doesn't mind her man going out, going after other women. You know what I'm saying? So to each his own. It's all about chemistry. It's more about chemistry than anything else. You know what I'm saying? If
All
the
about
goal is to
chemistry.
make it work. The goal is to find somebody and to make it work. So however y'all make it work is how y'all make it work. And to bring up Black Mirror, you know, the last season of Black Mirror, you know, he was addicted to this video game where he was having sex with his best friend in the game, and him and his wife agreed that every year he can play the game and she'll go out and play her own game. You know what I'm saying? But they found a way to make it work. So that's what I'm saying. It's not a one shoe fits all type of situation. There's different strokes for different folks. You know, some women do demand more from their men. You know what I'm saying? You have some men out here who wouldn't dare cheat on their woman because they're afraid of losing a woman, or they're afraid of what their woman might do when they find out. A lot of women have control over these men lives. You know what I'm saying? They paying their bills. You know, they driving their girlfriend cars, all type of stuff. Like, so a lot of these guys, they dependent and leaning on their women in some situations. You know what I mean? So it go both ways, man. But
Hey, Jazzy Goddess Beauty. How you doing? Oh my OMG, I saw that Black Mirror is a trip. Yes, you know, you guys check out Black Mirror is on Netflix. You
the
know, right
last season,
now,
though,
yeah, it's the
the last
last
season,
season. They, you know, I don't know if you guys are hearing about this whole metaverse and this whole like virtual reality, but they have an episode on Black Mirror to where, you know, these two guys are playing a video game and they were able to feel everything that was going on in the video game. And they kind of like their characters, their avatars in the video game ended up falling in love with each other. You know how, you know, the dudes will be so into the game, and so the husband got addicted to it, of a wife. Okay, it was husband and wife. You know, the husband got addicted.
hold on, wait a
And so
minute. You got
the
to
husband and wife
disclaimer.
made an agreement, huh?
Wait, disclaimer.
Oh, disclaimer.
Spoiler
Yes.
alert. Spoiler
Spoiler
alert.
alert.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
so there
we
were
are,
agreements, you know, made in their relationship for him to
yeah.
continue doing what he liked to do and for her to continue to do what she likes to do. And so that's where we are going here with there are some relationships and some, you know, situations where, you know, what is cheating? Like, you know what I'm saying? Is this just a made up thing, or is it something that we were taught when we look at movies and when we hear stories and fairy tales, or even when we read the Bible and things of that nature, of what it really looks like love? You know, is it something that is portrayed in these movies? Are we supposed to have these laws and rules in relationships, or are men really supposed to be fruitful and, you know, spread their seed? You know, so hey, you know what I'm saying? It's a tough situation. So I really think it's the chemistry as well, and it's whatever agreement. Now that's where the cheating comes in, or that's when the deception. Okay, because I think it's more so deception, but that's when it all comes in. Is when the agreement, CO. So the
Mhm.
agreement, boom. They see,
Look,
because this is westernized society taught us men should have one woman, and that's hardly a thing in most places around the world. And that's what I was saying, Jazzy. Like, I mean, are we taught ways of life and expect that out of it? Like, you know what I'm saying? These ways of life, you know. But like I said, going back to it all goes to the agreement. You know, what you guys are telling each other. What is the agreement in the relationship?
yeah, because if you're claiming to be faithful, right, and you agree to be in a monogamous relationship, then you have to, you know, you got to live by that. Um,
Mhm.
Honesty is the way to go, man. Honesty is the way to go because once again, it's about chemistry, right? So like myself, me personally, it don't matter where I go. You know, I can have a conversation with my girl about attractive women. You know what I'm saying? Like I might see an attractive female and I'm like, I might be like, baby, look at her. She's beautiful. She got a nice butt. She got a nice body, whatever the case may be. You know, but the fact that I can say that to my girlfriend, my woman, fiance, wife, whatever, and I don't have to just keep it inside of my head, you know, and look behind her back and all that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? That's like that's some other shit. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that I get to be myself with my girlfriend, I get to be myself and shit like that. Like it's life. She know who she dealing with. You know, I know who I am. Like it's something else when you take it further. You know what I'm saying? When you try to take something further, but there's nothing wrong with admiring somebody else. Like there's nothing wrong with being attracted to somebody else. Like what you see and how you feel, that's what you see and how you feel. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, man, to each his own. But it's just about honesty and letting people know who you are. Look, I'm gonna look at other women. If you have a problem with that, maybe we shouldn't be together. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, like, man, I don't know, because a lot of people they go their whole life finding happiness and love and shit, and you know they want to basically complain and wonder why they never found the right person and stuff like that. Because a lot of times females, y'all what y'all be looking for in a man don't really exist, you know, or like y'all be asking for something that's not realistic. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of women, they won't date guys at the bus stop. A lot of women won't date guys with kids. A lot of women won't date guys with that don't make a certain amount
So
of
you
money.
think, you know, as
This,
far
that,
as
and the third.
standards, like what, you
Yeah,
know,
that's the way standards go. Yeah, you know, like if it's something realistic, man, that's what I say. Just go after something realistic. Don't try to live a lie or be something that you're not, or try to sell that to somebody else. You got to be yourself and do you. If you're not with somebody that allows you to be yourself, then really both of y'all living in a damn jail. You know what I'm saying? Both of y'all living in a jail because she can't trust you because you always doing some opposite shit. And the reason why you're always doing some opposite shit is because you can't be yourself. So, you know, it
yes,
just,
you can look but don't touch. Okay, be yourself. All right, okay, I got you. Okay, so what about the man who does keep it real with the woman? You know, the woman that he wants to be with, the woman that the woman he's been trying to pursue. Because I hear a lot of times, a lot of men don't keep it real with women because in fear of losing them or losing the attraction. So a lot of men feel like it's not wise to be honest like that.
well, shit, I don't know what to tell you. Look, man, you a grown ass man, bro, right? We expect our children to be honest and tell us things that's not so simple to come to us and tell us. You know what I'm saying? So as grown ass men, how are you afraid to tell your woman that this is who you are? Like my relationship. You know, my woman, when I met her, she was with a girl. You know what I'm saying? So like at the end of the
When you
day,
met
man,
her,
look,
she was with a girl.
she was in a relationship with
Yeah,
another
this is
female. Yeah.
nice. Let's dive into the juice. Okay,
You
now.
know,
Okay, so okay, well, let's get it now. All right, now.
yeah, so a lot of times there's a lot of couples out here who swing, right? There's couples who swing.
I've
There's
been
couples
invited
who
into a
they
couple
have
of those
threesomes with.
situations.
Yeah, you have couples out here who have threesomes with other girls, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because they're both. Look, let me tell you something. When a female tell me she like girls, I tell her shit I do. You know, so when she be
Oh,
like, no,
wait. When a fee, because you know, we got to get the connection together because you keep freezing up on my side. You know what I'm saying?
wait, hold on, let me turn this Wi-Fi off.
Yeah, I mean, come on, we got to. This is a deep conversation now. We getting into, you know, I feel you, Jazzy. You know, I mean, we up in here diving into it, like you know, and this is real good therapy for everybody. You know what I'm saying?
So, all right,
So,
so are we good?
yeah.
Are we good? Are we good? Yeah, I got that Wi-Fi. We don't got Wi-Fi. We got Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi. That's too bad. We need to upgrade. We got to do better.
Yeah, we got Wi-Fi.
That's my
But yeah, man.
concerning
So
face. Mm-hmm.
look, man, you got people who swing. You know what I'm saying? But it be times where there's been times in the past where I would like I'd be attracted to a female, and if like I was around people who knew her, I'd be like, man, who is that? And they'd be like, oh, she like girls. Like, and that don't stop me. That do not stop me. When a female tell me that she like girls, I tell her shit I do too. And then when she be like, I don't think you understand, like I don't like penis, and I'd be like, shit, goddamn, me either. Like we got a lot of shit in already. You feel me? So the fact that I like girls is not enough to stop me. You know what I'm saying? We can have fun together. Like everybody don't have that mentality. If you have a female who lets you do whatever, okay? Because I go outside of my relationship and do nothing.
Hey, wait a minute. What's going on here? It's freezing up again. We got to get the Wi-Fi together. And FYI, people, please be selectful about your network and the places that you get your Wi-Fi from. That's the message for tonight. You know what I'm saying? Because we got to get it right. Because I mean, I feel like I don't want to miss none of this. You know, so by glitching and ditching, you know, don't look. The spirit of cheating has arrived, and it wants to hate on the conversation tonight, and we ain't having it. So let's get our sage. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what I'm saying, y'all. Everybody, you feel me? Let's get that fire. Let's blow the smoke in the air, okay? And cleanse out the negative energy that is trying to come upon us because we diving into the juice, okay? I'm gonna take over. I'm gonna take over for a second. Yeah, we seeing what's going on with the technology. All right, here we go. You know.
And it's not.
All right, you back?
What it is.
See, that's funny. It's just like the parts that the screen is freezing on is funny. That's hilarious. All right. Go ahead.
But nah, man, my phone say 5G, so they all lying. The internet people's
Yeah,
lying about the
that
Wi-Fi.
5G is some bootleg stuff. They need to get
T-Mobile lying
together.
about the 5G. So
Yes,
shit,
on
I
me.
don't. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Shit, look, I
Yes.
spend the good money for the good shit. It's just not working.
Hello. That
Uh,
part. So
but
we were talking about women liking women and you that don't put fear in you and go ahead.
it doesn't, man. Look, we human beings, right? So we supposed to make mingle and all that type of stuff. Like I said, some people swing and all that. Like I come from one of them type of communities. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just saying that's why I belong to one of them type of communities where like I'm about free love. It don't matter.
Okay, let's back up here. So you about free love, meaning that you please explain.
I'm free love, like hippie shit. You know what I'm saying? Like we all get together, um, practice what the ancestors practiced.
And what did the ancestors practice?
Like hallucinogens and shit, little mushrooms, a little acid.
Okay.
I'm just saying,
Okay.
like, look, the shit that the Black Panther took to go see the ancestors. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
I know what you're talking about, and but
Yeah, but
collaborating with other individuals. You talking on the wrong part now. I'm talking about you actually engaging with other
that's what I'm
partners.
telling you. Yeah, like I'm with. Look, man.
So
Like I said,
so you and your girl is cool with going to somewhere and you going to fuck with somebody and she going to fuck with somebody.
nah. I don't think she's cool with that. Um, I don't think she's cool with that. But what I'm saying is, if we're out somewhere, if I saw somebody, I can be like, "Oh, baby, look at her. What you think?" And same with her. She'll see somebody like if she see a female she attracted to, she's gonna bring her to me like, "Baby, look, I met her. Her name, she cool. Da 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 da. Let's kick it and Let's just chill, you know, shit, chop it up. And shit, whatever happened, happened. You know what I'm saying? But that's not cheating. That's not cheating. We don't go out to do shit like that. But if some shit like that just so happened to happen, then it just happens. Like it's not that big of a deal, bro. Like
You being called out. He ain't cool with that. Stop lying. Real talk. Because what if they get with somebody else and it's better than yours?
it doesn't matter. Look, anybody that know me, no, I have a saying. It says if you can get my girl, you can have her. Like if you can take her away from
Mm,
me, she's not mine. Okay.
mm.
So look, whatever my woman wants, she can have. Because if she's going to allow me to have what I want, I'm not that type of person. I'm not that type of dude. Like I'm not finna try to keep somebody here that don't want to be here. I'm not finna try to lock somebody down that don't want to be locked down. Just like I'm telling you who I am, I want to know who you are. You know what I'm saying? If I expect you to accept me for who I am and I shouldn't have to change who I am to be with you, I'm not expecting you to change who you are to be with me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So if
I
my girl
think
so happen if she so happened to find something better than what I give her somewhere else, I don't want that. That's not a female that I want because what we have is I fuck her mind. Man, it's more than just a physical thing. You know what I'm saying? So good,
it is
good,
more
good.
than just physical.
Yeah,
It's
good sex
mental
is
too, and
not.
that's why a lot of people cheat as well. Like with the whole different levels to this when it comes down to intimacy.
I want
When
my
it
girl to
comes
have
down
good
to
sex.
that.
Look, if she want to go out and have sex with somebody else, a male or a female, I want her to get her shit broke, like blew out, and have fun. That's the whole point. Why would I say, okay, baby, you can do this, but you can only go this far? Because when it's my turn, shit, I want to be able to go all out. Like I don't want to have to sit here and play by these rules. It's like we can do this, but here are the rules. Like, why is there rules? If we're doing this shit, it shouldn't even be no rules because you shouldn't be doing something like that with a person you can't trust. Period.
Mm-hmm.
If you and your partner cannot live that type of lifestyle and everything be cordial, don't even try it. Don't even try it. If it's not for you, don't do it. But for people who can maintain that lifestyle, that's what I'm saying to them. Good sex is nothing, bro. Like that shit ain't nothing. I'm quite sure she had good sex in the past. Like, goddamn, I'm not the only nigga walking around here with good sex. It's a million niggas around here with good sex. Look, I watch adult movies, and yep, I ain't the only one.
And I mean, I have no idea about over there, but I do have, I've seen variety as well, so I can definitely concur. And it's, you know what though, it's a lot of people who have only been with one person, like they high school sweethearts and stuff like that.
Mhm.
And that's why it's really many levels to this, you know what I'm saying? Because it is to each his own. But here is one thing that's in common. When it comes down to a relationship where it gets sticky, icky, icky, is when people lie. Okay, is the lies, Cio, that makes cheating 10 times worse. Because and here is forever's confession. Okay, I definitely believe that all men are cheaters. I believe that they will. When it comes down to having an agreement, it's always in the moment. Okay, that moment has passed. Okay, so then there is always this attraction to other women that men have, like you said in the beginning. Men are always going to be this attraction. It doesn't matter how you look, what you got. But do you think that is the same way with women?
Of course,
Or do you
women are
think that the man is the reason why women cheat? You think the
women.
man really got the game controlling
Yeah,
when it comes down to
yeah.
this
Yes,
love
because the power is in the vagina. Period.
PlayStation?
The power is in the vagina.
The
So
power of the
yes,
P. And I tell the people this all the time. The
yes,
power
it's
of the
in the vagina.
PUSSY. Absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah. So look, just because that's why I'm saying
All
like,
men do not cheat. Okay, okay.
yeah, and that's real. All men don't cheat, and that's why I'm saying like, I don't cheat. I don't cheat. I don't have to
But
cheat.
you
You
do
know
have
what
an
I'm saying?
attraction to other women, and you because you're honest with your partner. It's not cheating. That's good. That's cool. I mean, I concur. But like I said, it's the lies, it's the deception, it's the you are my only one, and I'm really not. Like you really effing other women. Do you think? And another thing where it gets sticky too, Co, is also when there's another relationship that's created. Look, we got to go back to the basics of what relationships are really about, okay? And it's about building together, family, love, growth, together. So it seemed like it's like you being robbed or something when your partner is taking a section of that and putting it into another woman or situation. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, if you feel that way,
if you feel that way,
yeah,
okay.
and not everybody feel the same way. That's, you know, it's not a one size fits all. Everybody do not feel the same way. Like, just think, some some women, some some
I'm
women
attracted
have
to every
children,
man, but
and
I'm
they
only with
some
one.
women have children, right? And they lose themselves. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
You have some men who used to have a trophy wife, and a few years down the line, she done lost herself, and you know, she don't look the same. She probably gained weight or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? And so these guys is looking at it like, damn, like, you're not the woman who I fell in love with. You know what I'm saying? Like, you physically changed. You know what I'm saying? And stuff. So it's so many different dynamics to what a
Mhm.
relationship is and all that. Because look, some people, right? Some people, they are in relationships where their significant other have cheated on them, and they patched shit up and they moved on and continued their life, right?
And that's really mostly about the chemistry.
Yeah. Then you have some people who cannot hold down a fucking relationship. You got some people who can't keep a man. You got some people who can't keep a woman. Period. It don't matter what you do. You can't hold down a relationship. So how can you say something about what other people are doing when you can't keep down a relationship yourself? You know what I mean? So if these people are over here, they sleeping with other people and all that type of shit, they happy and they're enjoying their lives, right? That's something we need to be finding in our own lives. Happiness. What make us happy? Find
Happiness.
somebody for,
Absolutely.
yeah, find somebody for you. Find some type of chemistry with a person that works for you. Because not every man wants to go out and be with other women. You know what I'm saying? Back to you can look but don't touch. Like, yes, it's a lot of men who look, but they wouldn't dare cheat on a women. You do have good men out here who are not finna go out there and cheat on a women. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? But I think now this is what I think. I think every man, every single man in the world, if he had the opportunity to smash any female he wanted to without his
Mhm.
girlfriend or his significant other finding out, he would. I won't say
That's
every
why.
man
Okay,
cheats.
but wait a minute. And I feel you. I definitely concur. That's why I stated that I believe all men cheat, right? But I don't believe that all men cheat like that, like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I believe that, like what you said, if a man have an opportunity to beat down who they want, they would. But yes,
Mm,
at the same breath as I said, all men cheat. I mean, well, it's different ways of cheating, Cio. Like, what is cheating to you? Because to me, it's it's lusting, it's fantasizing, it's looking some at someone like, you know what I'm saying? Um, it's a want for someone else.
My shit is this. To me, cheating.
It's
Look, my definition of cheating is this:
you know
don't
what I'm
do
trying to
nothing
say.
you don't do nothing you don't want me to do. That's my definition of cheating. Don't do nothing you don't want me to do.
Don't there we go, people. That sums up the whole conversation.
Yeah, because I mean, if
Okay,
you whatever it
that
is that
sums it
you,
up. Don't do nothing. Come on, say it again for the people in the back, for the slow people.
yeah,
Say it again.
don't do nothing you don't want me to do. That's called cheating. If
Don't
you
do
out here doing
nothing
some
you don't
shit,
want me to do.
yeah, if you out here doing some opposite shit that you don't want me doing, then you cheating. And not just cheating like in a relationship, but you cheating life. Like you cheating all around the board. Like, nah,
You're cheating
it don't go that
yourself.
way.
You know what
Exactly.
I'm
You
saying?
see with
Because
everything.
people, that's why people be getting killed over love and deception and stuff like that. That's why people's
Yeah.
lives actually be taken, because you
Yeah.
cannot be playing with people's emotions, yo, and wasting people's time. And with, when you're dialoguing with someone and your word is your bond. So if you guys come to an agreement, that's why with marriages, you know what I'm saying? And you guys come to the altar and you guys, make this promise before God that is you and this other person till death do us part, and that doesn't happen, or you the only one. Like I said, that this manipulating, the
Mm-hmm.
deception, the lies is what caused the chaos and cheating. Now, when I say, oh man, cheat, it's different levels to this. Like sometimes, and I'm gonna be honest, there are times when, back when I had a significant other, we'll both be looking at her. Like he looking and I'm looking. And I'm like, damn, she was bad. Yeah, hell yeah. I love that type of chemistry that a man and woman can have in a relationship. I think a lot that comes in between that is insecurity, traumatization, PTSD. Because why can't it be okay for couples to be attracted to other? I think, hey, but I think a man over a woman would definitely bite the bullet before a woman does. I
Well,
think, like they say with Adam and Eve, I think Adam, that Adam and Eve, I definitely believe that the weakness of Adam still
well, a woman
present.
the a woman leaving her man for another woman hurts way more than a man leaving his woman for another woman.
So a woman leaving his man, his woman, say that again.
A, a woman leaving her man for to be with another woman, that shit is more devastating than a man leaving his woman to be with another woman. You know what I'm saying? Look, like they say, when a good girl gone bad, she's gone. She gone forever. Like,
Concur.
all right, now the ratchet shit, right? We gonna get past the ratchet shit, and we gonna talk about honest, um,
I want
people
to
with
speak on
morals.
this too. People with morals, I got you. But
Yeah.
what Shantae just said, I want to touch on that too. But go ahead.
Um, like I said, look, th- if she doing it right, if she's talking to other people, that means I can talk to other people. You feel what I'm saying?
Shantae, like for real, like even like talking to other people, something as simple as that. Like, see, in a relationship is reflection of each other. Is like, what kind of reactor are you? Are you someone like, okay, you talking to other people, I'm gonna talk to other people? Or are you the type of person like, oh, you talking to other people and banging on somebody or threatening them or removing them out of your house or out of your relationship? You know what I'm saying?
That's the best thing to do. Though. Look, why are you shouldn't be in a relationship with somebody that's doing opposite shit, period. Like, and that's the thing too that we need to talk about. How come a lot of times it's women, how come many times women would stay in a relationship with a man that's mistreating them? Right? They keep taking the man back when he's mistreating them over and like he's a fucking dog. You know what I'm saying? Uh having children by men who don't take care of the children they already have. Like these different types of things. And that's why I'm saying, like, if you in a relationship with a person and they doing opposite shit and like this person is not for you, get out of that situation. Let them
Mhm.
be them and find you somebody instead of trying to change people. Like people shouldn't have to change people, man. There's people, I tell people who cheat, why are you cheating when there's women out here that'll let you do whatever the fuck you want to do? You
Yes,
don't
it
have to.
is. It's women who will be down with you cheating.
Exactly.
Whatever that cheating word, we always see my whole motion. I mean, well, yeah, that too. And my whole mission is these labels, the labeling, like cheating, like, what is that exactly? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay, so he could come home any time of the day and there will be no other man here. Yeah, hello. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because that is the dynamic between you two. That is the energy that you both are giving, because I'm sure he would never do the same thing. But the question is when that person is opposite, like, not doing what both is okay with, like, or with what both are doing.
Once again, if your man lied to you and you don't like to be lied to, that's a red flag. If your man do suspicious things that have you suspicious, like, why are you in a relationship with people you can't trust? Why are you in a relationship with these people? We have to take responsibility for the people that we choose as our mates, right? Because
And that also goes for baby mamas and baby daddies, because y'all think y'all special.
yeah, you know what I'm saying?
But
Like,
you
look,
do
man,
got to take accountability for the
yes,
person that you lay up with. Yes,
I am
yes.
with a if I am with a woman and I love this woman and I know that she don't have there's nothing in her heart for um like polygamy, or her guy even looking at other women or being interested in other women, right? If I care about her and I want to be with her, I'm making that decision. So I know what it
Amen.
takes. I
There
know
we
what it
go.
takes for me to not to I know what it takes for me to be with this woman. You know what I'm saying?
And that's
And
a
so
real one. Yes,
yeah,
that's what
so
we
I'm
call the
making this
real ones for the
decision. I'm
people who
making
don't
this
know.
decision, right? So you know what
Yes,
this is what I'm going to do to make this
this is
work.
what I want.
Exactly. And that's what I'm saying. So you might have, like, some men probably don't even look at women in your presence, right? But some men might look at women on Instagram. Some and some guys, they might have like a favorite actress or something. And when you go on shit, they they binge watch all her movies and fantasize, whatever the case may be, bro. Like, just because somebody is attracted to somebody else does not mean anything. That's the whole thing. Like, that is not a form of cheating, because what's in my mind and how I feel was how I feel. I'm
Mhm.
human, just like you human. I don't control these emotions, right? So am I supposed to act like I did not see this beautiful woman? Am I
Mhm.
supposed to literally, like, really just turn my head or close my eyes, you know what I'm saying? And act like, come on, bro, like, a beautiful woman stepped in the damn room. I'm not sitting there like drooling over her or staring at her or none of that. But in my mind is saying, damn, that's a beautiful woman.
Mhm.
You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Like, so that's not cheating just because your man is looking at somebody else. Okay, if your man is looking at Beyonce on TV, he'll never meet Beyonce. And even if he ever meet Beyonce, he'll never touch Beyonce. Never. So is your man looking at Beyonce on a TV screen, attracted to Beyonce? Is that equal to him looking at the neighbor next door?
Mm. Well, Beyonce is not as accessible as the neighbor next door.
So she might have a whole man and might not even be looking at your man. Probably ain't even nowhere on her radar. So at the end of the day, she don't
That's
see your
true.
man, just like Beyonce don't see your man. The neighbor ain't looking at your
That's
man.
true.
You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? So just that's what I'm saying. Just because a person thinks something in their head, don't necessarily make that doesn't bring to life something that don't exist. It's just the way, like, a person thinks. You know what I'm saying? Like, type shit. Um, I cannot tell my girl who not to look at, man, who not to be attracted to nobody. Like, if we went into a store and she saw somebody and she thought in her head, damn, he tall and he fine. Like, okay, I don't give a fuck. Like, she thought that in her head. I can't control that. Now, if she come out of her mouth and be like, damn, baby, that nigga tall and he fine. Like, I'm gonna look at her like, but I don't like niggas.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like niggas. I'm okay. You feel that way, but why are you telling me, nigga? I don't like dudes. You tell me that about something that I like. But there's nothing wrong with her thinking that, bro. Like, there's nothing wrong with her feeling that way. Just because she sees somebody that she's attracted to, don't mean nothing. That attraction is not enough for her to go over there and get at this guy. And even if she do, she not for me. Like, it's a win-win. Like, I don't understand.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
If somebody cheat on you, you let that person that they cheated with have that dog. You let them have them.
Yeah, and so nobody likes to be rejected. Okay. Nobody want to put in, have you ever seen acrimony? Nobody want to put in all these years into a person and then they be better for the next person. What do you think about that saying? Because
Hey,
you
look,
hear
check
that
this out.
saying a lot.
Hey, look, check this out. This is the
Fattening
coldest.
up the snake for the
No, look,
fattening up the mouse for the snake. Fat. You
this the
gotta tell me
coldest
the
saying.
sayings up in the comments, like for real though.
Hey, look, this the coldest saying you will ever hear in your life. This the coldest shit you will ever hear in your life. A female once said, "I'm taking my old nigga advice to make my new nigga happy." She said, "I'm taking my old nigga's advice to make my new nigga happy. All the shit my old nigga used to get on me about and da 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 da. Right? I'm gonna take all that shit and make sure that I don't put this new nigga through that." You feel what I'm saying? So,
Wow. Yeah.
look,
But
man.
here, okay, but this is what's not fair to me. Now, why you can't do that for the person that you've been with?
Look at this.
You know what I'm
Look,
saying? That's
look,
the
check this
part that
out.
I don't understand here.
Check this out.
Why do you have to take what the person has been gaming you up? Like, look, boo, this is what's gonna make it work with us, and then just be like, look, he's tired of me. I'm tired of him. Whatever. I'm gonna go to the next person, and everything, all that ruckus that was being done, I'm gonna implement that in this new relationship, so it won't happen.
Yes, it's
That's
called baggage. It's called baggage. Nobody, you don't want to go into a new relationship with baggage, period, bro. Like, why would you take all of that shit into your new relationship? That's baggage. You don't want that. And it's a learning experience. Like, if you invest your time, people invest their time into us all the time, regardless of what it is. You know what I'm saying? Look how many people done trained us on the job and we quit on their ass, or we switched jobs and all that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so many different aspects to this shit. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, like, if my ex learned something from me and she's using that in her new relationship, I feel good. I feel good because a lot of people probably couldn't get through to her. So at least she heard some of the shit, regardless if she gave it to me or not. Like, once we went our separate ways, whatever you do with your life is no longer my concern.
Yeah.
I don't care if you treat the next dude better than you treated me. My goal is to find somebody new that's going to treat me better than you treated me. So at the end of the day, hopefully we both can be successful. That's what it's about. Like, you don't want that person to go into a fucked up relationship, right? Because then that's hatred and all that type of shit. When y'all split ways, like, nah, bro, when you split ways with somebody, you hope that they find somebody for them, and you hope you find somebody for you. That's just how the game go. You know what I'm saying? It is how it's supposed to go,
So do
right?
you
But a
think
lot
it's
of
some
people,
sort of mental illness when it's hard for people to allow people to do that? You have people who
it's
bust
not a mental illness.
windows, people who
It's not.
call people in the phone. You got people that, you know what I'm saying, can't let another one have you. You're like, type of situation. Do you think that's some type of mental, or is it like a controlling probably kind of thing, or like some type of narcissism? If if it's
No,
hard for you to let go of a person
that's
when
what you
that
get.
relationship is clearly not working out.
That's what you get when you stuck with that good.
you know.
That's what you get when you stuck with that good. Nigga, you gonna have
Well,
to stick with you.
is it the booty
Yeah.
or is it the beauty?
Hey,
Okay,
look.
that one is it.
Hey, look. Once a
Yeah,
man take
that's
your
that
virginity,
sprung.
once a man take your virginity,
That's
once you
that
have a
sprung
baby,
sprung.
once you have a baby by a guy, all of these different things, he gonna feel like that's always his. Period. You know, it's
Yeah,
not a
because
mental.
it's a dangerous game when
It's
it
not a
comes
mental
down to
thing.
cheating, though, because
We think we own people. That's what it is. We think we own people, right? When
okay,
we
but yeah,
say
I'm
you,
gonna tell you from my perspective why, as a woman, why we think we own people. Like when we say my man, my
mhm,
husband, whatever.
your penis,
It's vice versa. Men do the same thing.
yeah,
But here is why. I'm about to get down to the juice. Now, when it comes down to sexual activity and sexual personality, When you are with that individual, it gets real raw sometimes, if you know what I mean. I think I kind of said it. So yeah, it gets like that, right? And with your partner, you do things with your partner, like you may go down on your partner, you may do it in the anal, y'all may get raw, like nasty. You feel me? And here you go, being nasty like that with someone else. That to me. Now, if we're open to this, we know the risks. So if I'm in a polygamy type of relationship, I know the risk, whatever. We just gonna throw the risk to the wind and throw caution to the wind and let's do us. But look, Cio, hold up. But when it comes down to sexual intercourse and the risks that are taken when your significant other cheats on you, you could get a disease, and they could get a nigga pregnant, get somebody pregnant. I gotta stop saying nigga, y'all, help me, work with me, pray with me. But at the end of the day, come on now, like, it's definitely a violation. Yes, that is just something that I can't get jiggy with. And I don't understand why, when it comes down to this topic, men be the ones, most likely, and I'm not saying the only, most likely engaging in these things. Whatever happened to, I'm gonna use protection with her because I don't really like her like that, but here go an opportunity, and then when I go home to my girl, we get raw, we get down. But these days and ages and times, you got people doing
It's your fault. It's your fault.
Women?
Yeah.
Do tell.
Look, my woman do the same thing, right? Like, I go to the store and I be fucking with people, like the cashiers and shit. Like, we put
Very
all that shit.
nasty.
No, like, look, I order some stuff, right? And I be like, how much are your Trojans? Like, you guys have condoms? And she'll smack me, like, nigga, what the fuck you? But
Yeah, because
women in
that's
relationships,
the dope part about a
look,
relationship is
women,
not worrying about condoms.
women, but that's
You
the
know what I'm
thing. See,
saying?
women in a relationship, right? Because men are most likely to do that, right? So I gotta speak. Look,
Okay.
women who have a man don't allow your man to have condoms. So if he gonna cheat, right? And sometimes he might not have one on him when the time comes, right? Sometimes he might be going somewhere, da da da. You can stop and grab some. This is how y'all be catching niggas cheating, right? Because y'all be finding condom wrappers and all this type of shit, right? But that's what I'm saying. We focusing, because it's like you cheated, regardless if you use a condom or not, period. Like, nigga, like, you cheated. But if women said, look, nigga, I know niggas is dog, so keep you a condom in your motherfucking wallet, nigga, just in case.
I
You know
think
what I'm
that's come on, Cio. People just need to be more realistic these
saying?
days. I mean,
Exactly,
if you're giving you
exactly,
permission, I'm not, and
exactly.
it's just like your
That's
kids. Like when your
exactly. I'm
kids
not
start
telling you
telling
to
you,
do it, but if you're going to do it, do the shit right. You give your son some condoms, you say, look, I'm not, just because I'm giving you condoms, I'm not telling you to go and have sex. But if you're going to do it, bro, you're going to need these. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, come
I was a
on
young
with it.
dude. It's been plenty
You
of
know
times
what?
I've
I
been in
got an idea,
situations where I
Cio.
didn't have a condom. It's been plenty of times I didn't have a condom on me. It's been plenty of times where it's like I even had one condom and it broke, or whatever the case may be. Like, it's been times I had a condom. We did it one time, wanted to do it again, but I only had one condom. Like, it's just different stuff. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like, damn, if a man is a dog, right? When you back that dog into a corner, this nigga is going to bite. So if you put a man in that situation and he don't got a condom and he thinking like, damn, I'm not gonna have this opportunity again. Hell yeah, he finna go up in her raw. Yeah, he gonna go up in her raw. Why? Because he's not allowed to have condoms. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm saying, like, what's more important? Me cheating on you or me cheating without a condom? And it's like, damn, you can't really pick out of the two, right? It's like, okay, you making me like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, they're both foul as fuck. But at the end of the day, man, like, even with a woman, when your woman step out, you hope that she made that nigga put on a condom. But what if he didn't have a condom? What if he didn't have a condom? You know what I'm saying? Like, men should be allowed to carry condoms. That's what it all boils down to. Men should be allowed to, it should be up to a man whether he wants to keep condoms on him or not. But a woman should not have a problem with her man keeping the condom. Because if
You
you
know,
don't use one, now you saying I didn't use one. Well, guess what? You didn't let me fucking buy none. You told I made a mistake, and I made a double mistake because I ain't had time to stop at the store. My bad. I mean, goddamn, what am I supposed to?
I made
Yeah,
a mistake and I made a double mistake.
yeah. Well,
I
at least if I
mean,
had a condom, it just would have been just a mistake. Baby, look, she ain't pregnant. I didn't bring you nothing. I'm sorry. It won't happen again. But I can't say that
I
after
mean,
I got a female pregnant, right? Now I'm telling you she pregnant, nigga. I can't say I'm sorry for that. I done gave you an STD. I can't tell you I'm sorry for that. Like, nigga, that's not a I'm sorry, nigga. Like, no, you don't never.
again, there go another
So,
example of playing with people's life, playing with
yeah,
people's emotions, because motherfucker get killed giving some STDs to a motherfucker. Now I'm telling you now.
yeah.
And being
So
a
that's
woman, you know, we put our pussy on the table. Well, you supposed to, ladies, all the time. Okay, all the time. So
well, some guys got standards. Some guys got standards and morals. Some guys won't. They won't. Some guys won't fuck a nasty female. Some guys won't fuck, you know, a young female that's just, she cute but she ratchet types. Like, no, some dudes have standards. They might cheat on you, but they're not gonna cheat on you with one of these wretched ass bitches. You know what I'm saying? Like
now
real
we
shit.
got the type of bitches now to cheat, you know, and it's
Yeah, no,
true. This is
I'm
real
just saying
talk.
though.
Like
Yeah,
dudes really believe these, yeah.
yeah. So
Like, well,
like you.
I mean, at least she was a bad girl, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, look, check this out. I'm just not me, but this is just how some guys think. If I have a female and she work at Walmart and she drive a 10-year-old car, and I have the opportunity of smashing my boss at the job, right? This bitch probably make $90,000 a year, got a big old nice house, Benz, or whatever the case may be, right? So a nigga might feel like I won't smash none of the females that work here, but I smash the boss. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not gonna smash none of
Yes.
these workers. I wouldn't jeopardize my relationship over one of them, but should I jeopardize my relationship over her? Because at least if my girl break up with me or put me out, I got somebody who, like you can do stuff that my girl couldn't. Like you feel what I'm saying? Some guys have that mentality. Like they won't sleep with the worker, but but they won't sleep with their coworker, but they'll sleep with the boss. Or
Mm-hmm.
somebody with a status above them or above they woman, because they might feel like shit. At least I went up and not down. Shit, I went up and
I mean,
not
but
down.
do you think like when dudes are caught in the act, or let's say, you know, they made a confession like Usher, check out my boy, you know, these are my confessions. I think one in. And they say it's a mistake. Like, do you believe it's a mistake? Do
Hell
you
no,
think
ain't no
it's
mistake.
possible for it to be a mistake?
Not at all. Look, I'm gonna tell you the only way that it can be a mistake is if you smash your girlfriend twin sister and you literally didn't know that was her sister, nigga. That's the only way that could be a mistake. Outside of that, no,
Spit on
ain't
this
no
damn
mistake.
thing, all this.
We, we adults. We adults, man. We make conscious decisions around here. We not giving nobody no pass. You a goddamn adult. You're gonna take responsibility for your actions. You can't say nothing was a mistake. You knew what you was doing. You put yourself in that situation, period. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and have a whole goddamn counseling session with an adult talking about it was a mistake. No, the fuck it wasn't, bro. That reminds me of that one movie when she was like, when she told her she smashed the dude on a date, and she was like, "Yeah, I didn't mean for it to happen," and the other girl was like, "Shit, what happened? You slipped and fell on his dick?"
Really?
Yeah, like, bitch, what,
Really?
what you mean it didn't? You didn't mean for it to happen? Like, okay, so what happened? You
Everybody
slipped and
who
fell.
cheats meant for it to happen. It was not a
Yeah,
mistake. So if they don't
yeah,
cut it out, okay, snippy
yeah.
snippets.
There's no mistakes, man.
Okay.
There's no mistakes. Look, guys cheat. Not all men cheat, but some guys they do cheat. And
But
there's
why is it
men out here
that guys always be under the fire for it? What's up with that?
under the fire for what?
Cheating.
Because niggas is dogs. When I was a kid,
Because niggas is dogs.
hey, look, when
But
I was a
this is just
kid,
the realest. This is some real talk. Like, and I think it's just the makeup of a man. I do. I do. I
and a
think
woman with a
men were
woman,
designed to be attracted to different women, different shapes, different essence, different, that's why even it may take a while for a man to settle down for a man. But I just admire men who are honest, that are not getting married. Because like you said, it's a lot of women like just if you were honest with your girl or with your man, just be honest about who you are and what you want instead of being, being all this deception
Sneaky and
and
shit. Sneaky,
sneaky,
mischievous
being
and shit.
sneaky and trying to, because I know she ain't gonna like it. Nah, like you know what I'm saying? Oh, she ain't gonna be cool, or and then you get the women who are cool with it, CO. Let's say, I am cool with my dude stepping out. What if he start liking her ass more than me? Like it's always that fear
So
of
what? No, it's no fear.
yeah, you saying so what? But
No,
you
no,
gave
look, man,
you
look,
it's like
look.
you were
Once again,
I don't know, like come on
look.
now.
Once again, Thug, you cannot say that that you cannot say that you're okay with your man stepping out if you have fears of things, because you can't be okay with something that you have fears with. You know what I'm saying? So, like people who have pet snakes and shit, they don't fear them goddamn dangerous animals. Like they don't fear them at all. So you cannot, that's what I'm saying. If it's not for you, right? If you know you can't handle certain things, then you shouldn't be fucking playing that game anyway. It's like gambling, bro. Like, why would you gamble your
And
rent
it's
money?
different strokes for different folks. Like I couldn't do it. I'll about snatch a bitch if she fucking my nigga too hard or too good and he liking it too much. We gonna have to. I'm about to take off on the bitch up in the bed.
But
So
that's
I must
nothing,
say, with
though.
that being said, that's just not for me.
That's nothing, though, right? Because look, there's also a saying that says, whatever you don't do, somebody else will. Okay, one man trash is another man's treasure. Yeah, one man's trash is another man's treasure. So there's there's something that your girl might not do. She probably don't give head, right? But another female probably do. And then you might have a female who don't like to do it, but she do it to please you, right? So she's really not like 100%, all the time, because she's just really doing this to be a good girlfriend, right? She's not getting no pleasure out of that. So at the end of the day, it's like, damn, you feeling like, damn, she doing this, but she really don't want to, and she's sitting here like, damn, I really don't want to, but I really want to please my man. Like, there's so many. Like, look, man, um, find what works for you, find what makes you happy. You know what I'm saying? Be honest in your life about who you are. You know what I'm saying? Because you sell somebody a dream, when that shit come back on you, bro, that's on you. That's on you.
Yeah, like that's the problem, and that's with men and women.
Yeah,
That part.
yeah. Because see, what we don't talk about is this, man. There's a lot of women in the workplace, especially in these big companies, these Fortune 500 companies, and these big companies. We It's not just rumored that these women have to sleep their way to the top. Like, we know, like, a lot of these women have to have sex with their bosses to get in their positions, right? And that's in damn
Mm.
near every industry. So when we see these women in power and stuff like that, like, do you know how many things they have to perform to get there? All right. So if you a man and you at home and you have this woman, she went to college, she's driven, she's motivated, she's strong, she's chasing her dream, and she get there and her boss pull his penis out. You look, if you want this promotion, that'll you know what you gotta do. Like,
Ooh.
your woman don't have to tell you what she did. Okay, because when she come home and told you she got a promotion, you already know she did something opposite for that promotion. That's just something y'all don't fucking talk about. Okay, but some men can't handle having a stripper for a woman. Some men can't having a porn star for a woman. But some men can. Some men can, and they make it work. However they do it, they make it work. You know what I'm saying? But there's different dynamics for things, man. Like, yes, like I said, men are dogs. Men, my mom used to say a guy would stick his penis in the hole in the tree. You know,
And it's true.
you know what I'm saying? And
Or a
look, you
hole
can.
in the wall. My mom used to say the same type of stuff too.
I
Like,
say, but look,
and that's why
look,
girls,
the
girls, girls, be careful with kitty, kitty, kitty.
and see, but that hole in the wall ain't nothing, right? That hole in the wall ain't nothing but plywood. That hole in the tree, you stick your dick in there, nigga, you coming out with splinters, ant bites, all type.
Tell it,
Yeah, yeah,
CO. Tell it.
yeah. Yeah, that hole in that. But look at though, while you in it, it feels so good, right? Boom. It's and then when you done, you like, oh, damn, what did I do? And that's the mentality that men have. That men have.
And that's why it's a
We'll
mistake.
do some stuff. Yeah, we'll do some stuff because it feel good and think about it afterwards. Like, damn, I shouldn't have did
Yeah,
that.
like I
You know what
shouldn't
I'm
have
saying?
did that. Damn, baby, it was a mistake, man. Damn, man.
Nah, it wasn't no mistake. Nah,
Nah,
look,
honey.
just tell the truth. I would tell the truth. I'm a horny little dog, and I can't keep it in my pants. Love me or leave me. God
Okay,
damn,
but
it's
with
not
the
that
with the already animalistic nature that a man can carry of a dog, on top of, you got drug addiction, you got sex addiction, you even got men out here who scared to hurt, not scared, but who don't want to hurt people's feelings, who will fuck a bitch just because he don't want to hurt her feelings type stuff. Like, why you still got your ex is still calling, oh, I don't want to hurt her feelings. People got dudes out there like that.
Hey, but if you notice though, a man can have sex with a woman. Thug. Oh my goodness. Me and you go back. We got some stories that the world don't know. Anyway,
And not
somebody
like
we know.
that, y'all.
Fuck.
FYI.
Yeah, it's like that, y'all. It's just like that. Whatever you thinking, that's what it is. Keep thinking
Oh,
it.
Jesus.
Duh. Man, no. Somebody we both know, right? More of a friend to you than to me, but it's a mutual friend to us. We had an encounter one night. She wanted me to tell her that I loved her. And I'm like, but I don't love you. She like, I know you don't love me, but I want to hear it. And even in one of T.I.'s songs, when he say, oh girl, she say, Tip, all I want to do is feel love, even if I know it ain't real love. Even if I know it
Mm-hmm.
only finna hit, never call back, I still fuck. And that's real. Female, like a
It
guy
is
can have sex.
real.
A guy
Yeah.
can have sex with a female, right? And she might need to feel all the emotions, the love, and being held. And as a guy, we get it, we give it to you and have no feelings in the world. Like a guy can tell a female doing sex, I love you, and not mean it. Like it's just sex talk to us, right? It's just a nigga be up in there talking about, yeah, man, it's the best shit I ever had. Da 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 da. Nobody's better than you. But it's literally sex talk. So, not for real. Like it's a disconnect between the two people, right? Because in the man eye, a man can have sex with a woman and have no feelings attached, but not too many women feel that way, right? Like you said, once a man dick you down, you feel like this nigga, like, man, oh shit, I'm in love with this nigga. Oh, give me that every day. That's just how women are. Once a nigga dick you down, you
Oh,
want that. You gotta have that. That's yours. But a nigga don't think like that. A nigga would dick you down, leave your house, and dick Sheila down, and leave her house and dick somebody else down. Like it's just one person is looking at sex as love, and the other person is looking at sex as sex. It's just sex, and that's why I said my girl finding somebody who have better sex than me isn't nothing, because it's more than just that physical thing. That's not why we together, because we have bomb sex. You know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
Come
And
on
like,
with the
those,
bottom line, Cio.
yeah, those friends with benefits. You know what I'm saying? That's the motherfucker who keep you in the friend zone but keep beating your shit up. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all really don't have no type of chemistry. Y'all just have good
Mm.
sex. Y'all just have good sex. So y'all always in that, y'all stay in the friend zone. Yeah, this is my best friend, but y'all fucking the whole time. Like shit like that. You don't want to let this person go, but y'all not in a relationship, like type stuff. So that's what I'm saying. Like it's different, man. Like a man, the way a man love a woman is not through words. A man love a woman through the way he touch her, the way he look at her, the things he do for her, and when they are having that, I call it making sex. When they are making sex, you know what I'm saying? Like they share moments, they share intimate moments during that time. It's not just about him blowing your back out. Like some women,
And it
they
is
happy
a
as fuck.
difference, y'all. It is a difference between just having sex. Come on, we all grown, we know. And it's a difference between having sex with someone you really care about, like someone you really love, someone that you really want to be in your life, like
How
not
many
just,
women, how,
you know.
how many women are in love with men who have small penises. I mean, come on, bro. Like it's a
Put
lot.
it
It's a
in the
lot of women.
comments. How many women is in love
It's a
with
lot
men
of
with
women.
small penises?
Yes, there's a lot of, and then too, look, a lot of you women, or some of you women have
A
experienced that
lot.
where you cared about a guy, you cared about a man, and you was willing to make this your forever nigga, even though he had a small pee, or he didn't know how to work it, or whatever. It wasn't that good. So that's why I'm saying, whether he have good sex or not, right? The good sex is always a plus, right? A man who with good sex, that's always a plus. But that's not what a woman who really looking for something true. She's not looking for sex. She's looking for stability, security, and the things that's important. A nigga with that and good sex, oh hell yeah, you better not touch that nigga. She gonna come and shoot your whole car up. What the fuck you mean? You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm saying, like, we looking at sex like, but yes, if you're in a relationship with somebody and y'all agree that sex is just sex and keeping it at sex, that's cool. But if that person so happened to run off with somebody that they were just having sex with, look, that's person not for you, bro. Like, if it wasn't that person, that motherfucker would have been fucking somebody behind your back and still ran off with somebody. Period. That's, you can't blame yourself for the nature of somebody else.
Yeah, you can't control other people and what their
Oh,
actions are.
I let him do that, and now he did this. No, you didn't do shit, nigga. He
No, you
did that because he
didn't.
wanted to do that shit. You know
Because
what I
he
mean?
wanted to.
You didn't
Everybody
force him to
do
do that.
whatever they do because they want to do it.
Exactly. Nobody's
Unless they had
forced
a
to
gun
do
up to your
anything.
motherfucking head, then that's a different story. You
And
know
you
what
know
I'm
that's
saying?
why
But
a
that's
woman.
usually not the case.
You know that's why. Do you know that's why a woman can't rape a man? Because
Why a woman can't rape a man?
a man penis will not get hard when he's in fear. Honestly. So
That
if you
makes
hold,
sense.
yeah, if you pull a gun out on a man, or a knife or some shit like that, and try to take it from, like, if he's in fear, his penis will not get hard. You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna have to rape his face or
So,
something.
message ladies in relationships: make sure your nigga is scared.
Yeah, yeah. That's like put that fear in him, right? Put
Put
that
that
fear in
fear in
his
his
ass.
ass before he go to
Hell
work in
yeah.
the morning.
Every
Put that
female that
fear
say
in him
something to
before
him,
he go to the club.
oh my mama.
Wherever
Yeah,
he do.
look. Hey, put that fear in him. Every female that say something to him is gonna sound like a whole fucking language she ain't never heard before.
And you know what? But you know what?
She'll be like,
Sometimes that fear is losing you, though. Real talk. Be that good woman. See, a lot of times women do kind of, I mean, well, what you think, Cio? Because I mean, I'm speaking of from my perspective. I could definitely see how a woman can drive a man to cheat. A woman can. Okay,
no,
is
she can't.
there is possible.
No,
What?
she can't. If
What?
look, once
A
again, look,
woman can drive a man to cheat, Co.
why is she your motherfucking woman? If
Well,
she,
he's finding out. He finding out slowly but surely. But like, let's
well,
say
that's what I'm saying.
later on down the line, she start tripping and cussing him out. What if she just don't be the peace at home? You know what
Well,
I'm saying? That he needs, and then he finds
then
that in
you
somewhere else.
look, just like you was able to sit her down and tell her that you like looking at other women, you should be able to sit her down and say, look, man, I love you and all that, but this shit ain't gonna work. It's like it just really go back to honesty and not being
But
afraid to
that's that
communicate with people. Look, communication is very, very, very
communication.
big. Because look,
Yeah,
at
it
once
is
again,
big for real, y'all.
it's just,
Communicate,
yeah,
please.
you want to, when you split ways with a person, you want to be able to have a conversation with them in the future when you run into them or see them again. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to have people out here talking about how you treated them fucked up and da da da. Like, you don't want that. When you if you did somebody wrong, you make that shit right at the end of the day. Before y'all
Yes,
split ways, you make that shit right. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. Like,
I agree.
if you've been taking a lot from somebody and you get to the point where you feel like this shit just not gonna work, stop cheating, bro. Don't cheat. Just sit her down and tell her, look, this shit is not gonna work, man. We just gotta split ways. It's not gonna work. She gonna have more respect for you if you tell her that than if you go and cheat on her.
Yeah, but unfortunately, there's a lot of situationships where people are living together and people are sharing cars and sharing houses and sharing this and sharing that. And you know, they say it's cheaper to keep her. So there
No,
is
it ain't.
underlying reasons, regardless if you sit down and talk to somebody or whatever, you sit down, it's whatever. You know, it's
Man, look,
still gonna. And what about the one who
man,
don't want you to leave? No,
look, man,
please, no,
look,
no,
player, right?
don't leave me. You know,
I
that
don't know.
person.
If you break up with a nigga after y'all been through a lot and stuff like that, and as a man, if he don't just want to if he the one who want to leave you, he should be comfortable with leaving you the car in the fucking apartment. He should be cool.
Mm,
Like he shouldn't have a problem with
mm.
that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like because
That's
he's the one.
logical, but men, a lot of men, they get really spiteful as well. I
Well,
mean, a lot of men. I'm not saying all men. You know what I'm saying? But it is not like, come on now. There would be no need for lawyers, anything, if a man was easily like, here, you can have the house. There's a lot of men, it survives off of women. Like a lot of men don't even know how to have their own house, their own apartment. They always have to move into the woman house, or they always end up moving into the woman or with the woman. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of that too, why men lie, manipulate, cheat to stay. Because sometimes these women be taking care of them. Okay, Barbara? It's
yeah,
Shirley and
and
Barbara.
that go back that go back to the one that go back to her, man. Like you being used, right? You being used, and because you call it love, you're willing to stick with that and be mistreated and be, used, right? Just to feel some type of love. Now that's some psychological shit.
Damn, that's real though. And a lot of women and men too, we gotta do that, but mostly women, yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's
Yes.
women need a
It's,
support.
you know what in women is this wait, what?
Women need a support system. So anytime a man come into a woman's life and try to take her away from her friends and her family or her circles, it's because he's trying to break her from that support. That's a red flag right there. You know what I'm saying? A woman needs a support system. Like when her and her guy is getting into it and stuff like that, like she might need a friend that she not confide in, but just somebody who can take her mind. You know what I'm saying? Girl, come on, let's go
Yes.
do this. I need to get my hair done, or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? So women need that support system. Like they need that. But a lot of times men come into a woman's life and take her away from that. You know what I'm saying? Like so once again, it's accountability, man. We have to be smart enough to see and to know what's right in front of us. You know what I'm saying? If we have these red flags and we ignore them, then we have to take the blame for when somebody do some opposite shit because like you set yourself up to be in that position. If you wasn't able to handle this shit, then you shouldn't have done it. My dad has been with his wife since 1978. I'm his firstborn. I was born in 1983. Okay, my daddy is 70 years old. My youngest brother is 10 years old. His wife, I call mama. I got two moms. My mama have been taking care of all of his kids, and she don't have no kids by my dad. He's 70 and just had a baby at 60 by a whole nother woman. Okay, so
Wow.
yeah, for the past 38 years, my mama has been taking care of babies that's not even hers for my daddy, and she's still with him to this day, still with him. You know what I'm saying? So I come from that. Like I've seen that with my own eyes. I've seen two people make it work over 40 years, 40 plus years. I've seen this shit. I seen them been through ups and downs. I didn't watch her take care of my daddy children and all this type of stuff. And my daddy never been honest as I am. He never told his wife, like he always was doing shit behind her back. But every time he got somebody pregnant, he had to tell her and she just didn't go nowhere. You know what I'm saying? So like I witnessed this,
Wow.
I know how to stick it in with somebody and make it work if I really care about them, regardless if it's cheating going on, kids, whatever the case may be. When you love and you care about somebody, bro, like it's possible to grow old with a person. It just go back to them standards. What are your standards? You looking for something that don't exist. You know what I'm saying? So you once again, you might have that man that's the man of your dreams, but the sex is just not good. So every once in a while, who knows? She probably get her fucking back blew out every once in a while. Whatever, they might even go to the sex store and order toys or buy sex toys and like just different things. You know what I'm saying? He might allow threesomes and different stuff to please his woman because he can't. You know what I'm saying? So while one person is looking at that as cheating, other people is doing this shit to make their goddamn marriages work out. You know
Come
what
with
I'm
it,
saying?
Cio.
And that's why
Come
I'm saying
with it.
for
Come
people who
with
are
it, man.
for
Because
people who
it's
are not
true.
happy, for people
A
who are
lot of
not
people
happy
are,
and
yes, to
established,
make their relationships work because they really
yes,
want to be with this person.
exactly, man. So that's what the
Absolutely.
honesty,
I
that's
think
when
that's
that
why I'm
honesty and shit.
single because I
Yeah, if
can't do it.
you know you single
I
because
can't.
you
I
haven't
can't do
found.
it. You cheat on me. I mean, he gotta be a man that paying all the big. Like he gotta really be a good man for me to really just be like, I don't know, but like I said, like what my standards are. Like you could say what your standards are, but because somebody wants you so bad, it's like an interview. They want the job so bad. You know, they'll manipulate, lie, I've been here, I'm punctual, I'm on time and late, every day once they get the job. It's the deception. I can't get over it enough. If I'm saying to a partner, I don't feel comfortable with this, or please don't do that, or this, that, whatever agreement is had, that's my thing with
Um,
cheating. You know what I'm
look,
saying? But
look,
it's
I'm gonna give
like
you
you
an
said
analogy.
though, to each his own though, because different
I'm gonna give you a
relationships
quick
have
analogy.
different requirements.
I'm gonna give you a quick analogy real quick, Doug. Um, like you said, motherfucker want that job. Like basically, you hire somebody because they seem like they hungry and want the job, and when they get it, they start lagging. Now, you have some jobs that it's only a one paper application. And you got some jobs that's 3, 4 fucking pages long, right? And they want this information, that information. You gotta have this many references, and all of your references gotta fucking answer the phone. Like same with apartments. Some apartments will just let you in, but some apartments they want all this information to make sure you're gonna pay your fucking bills. And that's why the apartments who just let anybody in, they constantly evicting motherfuckers. And this is why the job who just have that one page application have a high fucking turnaround. All right, because if you're not thorough with the hiring process, if you're not thorough about who you bringing into your company, then yeah, when these motherfuckers get the slipping, guess what? You got to spend money on training the next motherfucker. And guess what? You got to start all over and go through all the shit you went through with your ex with somebody new. You got to start that process all the fuck over again. All the money you done spent on your ex, that's a waste of money. Like, just to put it in that analogy, like you have to be more thorough with who the fuck you hiring, who you bringing into your life, who you're making your partner with. And that's why when you were saying some people have houses and cars and shit like that, look, it nobody forced you to buy a car with this person. Okay, so if this person, if you didn't feel too comfortable with it, don't do it. Don't just buy a house with somebody if y'all not there yet. Get an apartment, get a condo, lease. So at least if you still got action and walking away, don't take it to
Mhm.
that next step if you're not ready to go to that next step, man. People be moving too fast. They fall into what we call love and they get blinded by this shit and they stop thinking logically. And that's the thing. People have to think logically. Like you cannot fall out of who you are. You got to stay true to yourself and your morals and what you stand for. And a lot of times people go against their morals to be in relationships with people. Your whole family don't like this motherfucker, but you like him. Like, come on, bro. Like, so now when this motherfucker fuck over you and you go to your family, everybody like shit. We been trying to come on now. All right, so that's never a good situation, bro. Like, me and my girl, it's a 19-year difference between us, age difference. Everybody in her family love me, mama, grandmama, siblings, auntie, uncles. Everybody love me. Okay, so like I'm not in a situation where it's like, damn, don't nobody in her family like me type shit. And vice versa. Everybody on my side fuck with her heavy. Like, so you gotta, like I said, man, use logic, use your brain and choose wisely. Drink responsibly and choose wisely.
Drink that part, please, people. Listen, drink responsibly and choose wisely because that drinking can alter your better judgment.
Yes, it
You know
will.
what I'm saying? It really would. So
Them
yes.
demons get up in you, boy. That's why they call them spirits. Them demons get up in you. Hey, no, but look on a deeper talk real quick. chakras. Okay, when we look at the chakra chart, right? And,
The chakras.
yes, when we speak about the chakras and shit, like uh a lot of people don't think they exist, but this is why we say things like, when you tell men stop thinking with your penis, it's because our penis don't have a brain, it doesn't think, but that chakra down there controls, it has this type of influence on us. You know what I'm saying? Even your gut, when people say follow your first gut and listen to your stomach, that's that chakra that's in your stomach. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
That's influencing you. And people tell you, you know what I'm saying,
Right.
make decisions with your heart
Right.
and use your brain. These are all chakra points that people that we are using to experience this world. You know what I'm saying? So the more in tune people are with things, then the better things will be. But people are just, it's a miseducation going on, and people are
Mm-hmm.
so out of tune with themselves and with life. You know what I'm saying? And so yes,
Yeah.
they let their penis think for them. They let their sex organ think for them. You know what I'm saying? Or they'll use their heart when they should have used their brain, or they'll use their mind when they should have used their heart. You know what I'm saying? And this is situations where we get over on other people when you know, like, damn, I shouldn't have did that, but I had to do that to get here type shit. Yeah, because you should have used your heart, but you use your mind. You know what I'm saying? And
Mm-hmm.
that's what Lauryn Hill was talking about in her song Zion to her child. They was telling
Yeah.
her use your mother. They was telling her to use her brain, and she chose to use her goddamn heart because that was her
Mm-hmm.
baby. You know what I'm saying? I'm not never finna think about this, nigga. I finna use this chakra right here to influence my decision. You know,
Right.
so people
Right.
need to get more in tune with how their bodies and how this whole system works and stuff like that, man. And we wouldn't have so much so-called cheating and stuff going on. You're looking for
Mm-hmm.
something you're never going to get.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody is cheating on you, and that it's like being born into sin. You know what I'm saying? You live in the world of sin, nigga. Like you're going to sin. Like you're going to have to repent. You're going to have to repent in this world because there's no way you can live in this world without sinning. Same thing, bro. When it comes to a relationship, man, like there's ups and downs, but every man is not going to cheat on you. You can be with a man that is not going to cheat on you. You know what I'm saying? Every man don't go out here and cheat on a woman. You know what I'm saying? Every man don't want other women. Like some guys out here never had a real woman, and when they find a real woman, they appreciate her, and they would
Mm-hmm.
never jeopardize that. You know what I'm saying? So
Well, always still protect your heart, though. It's a place in your heart, and you guys, know that is a place in your heart that is not to be touched, because still, like, husband of 20 years, 10 years, my man, what he would do, what he won't do, hey, don't put nothing past nobody still. And that's why I still keep that in mind. I feel like I will put myself in an illusion in my own stress basket if I believe that my man just didn't cheat. Well, I'm single, you know what I'm saying, by choice because of this whole discussion. Um, I want to be more selectful, more careful, more, patient in my next venture, because I know it was just certain things that I just could not handle or deal with, or what I expected for things to happen or go, that it just didn't do. And the deception, like I said, and the lying and this and this and that. So it does take time to to um to find a person that is like you said, not perfect, may not be your standards and everything, but the one that is for you. Like, you got to be patient with it and not run into it so quickly, because you never know a person, but always
you
guard
gotta
your
weigh your
heart regardless, because don't put nothing past nobody just thinking, oh, he would never. Girl, bye. And boy, bye. Like, seriously. Okay.
weigh your options. That's the thing. Women have to
Mm-hmm.
learn how to weigh their options. Once again, like it's a saying that say like good girls like bad boys and like good guys are no fun. Um, where I come from, it's not cool to be a nerd. You know, it's not cool to be a nerd where I'm from and go to college and stuff like that, right? So a lot of times where I come from, the women ain't looking for that. They looking for the gangster, the hood nigga, and nigga with money and all that type of stuff with street credibility and respect and stuff like that. So you're not looking at the smart guy that's going to college. Like you're not, they're not too much looking at that. Like, and so You have to weigh your options. What's more important to you? Do you want this or do you want an honest man? Because there's plenty of honest men out here, but they might not look like the type of nigga that you used to going after. You know what I'm saying? So what do you want? You want honesty or do you want to get your back blew out? You want honesty or do you want, a hood nigga? Like what you weigh your options when you picking a mate. You know what I'm saying? Because you're
Weigh
not
your
going to just
options
get,
when you picking a mate, and don't
yeah,
be
you're not going to get
desperate.
everything.
Don't be desperate.
And you're not going to get everything you're looking for. When you go buy a
But
house,
don't be
right?
desperate though, even if you don't get what all you looking for.
Yeah, don't never be desperate. Don't, I
Don't
mean,
be
look,
desperate. Like what you see
um,
is what you see.
oh yeah,
What it is what it is.
yeah.
You feel me? Like don't
Them
and
red flags.
accept it.
You got to follow them red flags. Follow
You
them red flags.
do.
And then a lot of times, shit, a nigga be letting you know too. Look, man, I ain't trying to have no. I ain't trying to have this type of relationship and be locked down and this, that, and the third. And females think
I love
they can
it.
deal with it. They think they can deal with it, and then they can't deal with it once they
That
really fall
too.
for
Then
this
you
shit.
have situations like that too.
Yeah,
You know, when the
yeah,
dude do tell you what's up, like, hey, I'm not, trying to do this and that, and the girl still take it upon herself.
yeah. Cause she thinks she can handle it to be with this nigga. She want to be with him so bad that she's going to accept him being with other women because she want to be with him that bad, knowing that she ain't never been in that situation before. You know what I mean? So that's why I said, man, at some point we have to take accountability for the positions we put ourselves in, man. Like if a woman cheat on me, do something opposite, not literally had no idea, there was no clues that she would. You got me. Nobody else would get me though. It's a learning experience, you know. If you keep getting got by people, like you too gullible out here, man. Like stop being so gullible and stuff and
Stop being
naive. Like
so gullible.
yeah.
Yes.
And see, the mind nobody could ever see, right? Doctors can cut your heart, cut your chest open and see your heart. They can cut your head open and see your brain, but they can't cut your brain open and see your mind. And that's why they say the mind is the most terriblest thing to waste. You know what I'm saying? So that mind, your mind, you have to keep your mind. When somebody can get inside your mind and manipulate how you think or manipulate you, or they can control you, they can push your buttons and stuff like that. That's the most dangerous place to be in. You know what I'm saying? You have to keep your mind. Like when things are popping up, giving you them red
Yes.
flags, and your mind is telling you, girl, don't do this, and you override that, right? You override your brain and your heart override that. Your mind gone. Once your mind gone, it's a wrap. You'll let a nigga put you in a cage every day when he go to work. You'll let that nigga lock you in a cage every day while he at work, take your phone from you, all that type of shit. You ain't man. You know what I'm
Take
saying?
your
Because
car, drop you off at work, and you
no,
don't,
ain't no drop.
you
Look,
ain't
ain't no
got
dropping
a
you off
car.
Ain't no dropping you off nowhere. She ain't got no job. What you mean? She can't leave the
Mm,
house. When he gone, she can't leave the house. She ain't got no phone. She can't do nothing but watch
damn,
TV. She
that's
ain't got
deep.
no internet. She ain't got no nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like she can't even leave the house at all. She ain't got no friends, no family, none of that type of shit. Because why? Because this nigga done got inside your goddamn head and he's controlling your mind. And that's why they call it that brainwashing shit. You can unwash your brain.
Mm-hmm. Yes, you can.
Try getting your mind back though, nigga. Try getting
Yeah,
your fucking mind back.
for
You don't go
real.
crazy. That's the type of shit that make motherfuckers go crazy. When a motherfucker controlling you because they controlling your mind. So, we just have to make better decisions as people, man. Be more honest, make better decisions, and you know, be who you say you are. If
Be
you're a
who you
man
say
out here,
you are. Stop lying. Stop lying and
yeah,
manipulating people to get what you want. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Then want to call a female crazy because she outside your house, like nigga, what's up or whatever.
yeah,
Like, stop
mm-hmm,
playing with people. Be real. Because
mm-hmm.
like we was discussed many a times, you will be amazed who is down with what you down with doing. You feel me?
And in the beginning, she might just
Real
want to
talk.
smash you
And
too.
your life will be less stress.
Look, this female might just want to smash you in the beginning too, but you the one sold her a dream with all this relationship. In the beginning, she didn't want
You
nothing from you.
stupid. Real talk. She probably
She
just
didn't want,
wanted to smash too.
yeah, she
Real,
just wanted to
you know
smash too.
what? You hit a nail. Like no,
Yeah,
I'm talking because hey, I'm experienced. I'm not saying this is what I want today, but I'm
hmm
very experienced here. Okay, and it has been times when I was, I'm cool with the like let's do this. Like, okay. And then they want to, oh, I love you and doing stuff for me and showing me they love me and this and that or whatever. And it's a lie. Like, why the fuck do you already fucking? So why are you lying on top of that? Like, why are you selling me a dream? You already getting it. Now, as a woman, regardless if I just want it or not, if you are giving me love, right? Oh, for sure, for sure. Hey, if you are giving me love
Mm-hmm.
and I ain't asking you for it, and you fucking, we cool.
Yep. Keep it like that.
Why? Yeah, like, yes. Why are you like, oh, the sun, the moon, the stars? I give them to you, girl. I didn't ask for the sun. I asked for that D and that N, that nut. I didn't ask for no sun, stars, and moons. But as a woman, though, what I really want inside, and you're offering that, you giving it to me, you saying this willingly. And it don't be true. Like, why? That's the part that I would never understand. I remember asking a ex person this question because we kind of, memories here. And he was like, "Well, I just don't want you. I know that if I just didn't want you fucking no other dude, basically, like type shit. Like what? You know?" And that's another thing to look at too, like people who are selfish as fuck, like selfish.
Yeah, because if you give it to her right, she ain't gonna want nobody else. Like you don't even gotta do all of that, man. If you if you
You
do
could
what
get
you do
more.
and you do what you do good, you
Tamia,
know.
he already getting it, boo. Get more. Get more
Yeah,
of what?
yeah.
So
And
you
that's
can
the
get
thing.
more of
Look,
what? He
see,
already
well,
fucking.
and that's the thing. See, you just traded you just traded um a piece of who you are. You just dropped down your guards, right, and let your wall down just so he can get some head, just so you can go further with this nigga and give him all of you sexually. You just traded. It's like going to work, right? Because we take our money and buy products with it. So we exchanging time for that iPhone, or we exchanging time for the food in our refrigerator. We exchanging time for a car. These are products that we spend with our money. So we exchanging our time for product. It's the same thing. You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
So you can't
mm. Very
like
deep.
no. No, if I'm gonna give you my time, if I'm gonna give you this, I gotta be getting something out of it that is gonna be with me for the rest of my life. Even if it don't work out. Some people it's good just knowing. Or just being able to say, you know what, damn, like I'm happy to be able to say that, I spent this amount of time with you because I learned so much from you. You taught me so much about myself. And man, look, it's women who putting guys on every day. There's women putting guys, showing these niggas the ropes, taking these niggas out the streets, putting these niggas on. Look, nigga, I'm a boom, boom. And like, not just every guy out here is having experiences with women where they just like using women. It's like some women out here is putting guys on, and these guys is like, it's changing their lives and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Because the men that these guys, they really want something. They really
Yeah.
want something. You know what I'm saying? And they don't have to sell these women a dream and stuff like that. Like a man can get whatever he wants from a woman. He just have to be genuine and be himself. You don't
It's
have to
all.
you don't gotta offer her nothing, bro. If she want to give it to you, she gonna give it to you. And I'm gonna say it right now, and it's the truth. Women is 10 times nastier than guys. Swear to God. Women are more freakier, think about sex more than we do. Like women are so much more sexual than guys are. So, bro, like you can get shit without having
And
to
that's why
even
it's
do
easy
all
for
that
men to
extra stuff.
cheat, FYI. But go ahead.
I, I'm just saying you don't have to sell a female some shit to get something. If she want to give it to you, she gonna give it to you regardless.
That's
Like
real talk, people.
she
And
know
it
from the
turns
gate.
women on when you real. Trust and
Mhm.
believe. Like that's why a lot of
Yes.
women like married men. Like there's a lot of women who gun for married men sometimes,
Why not? Why not?
Yeah, they
He
gun
holding
for
it
them
down.
because
He
they
holding the
being
family
real
down.
from the jumpity jump.
He holding the whole family down. So that means he know the formula. He know the formula
Mm-hmm.
to keeping a woman happy, right? He got that.
He
He
know
know
the
the formula.
formula.
So why, after dealing with so many young minded men, why would she want to keep doing that when That's what I'm saying. In a job, right? You know that that's a requirement in these Fortune 500 companies. When you want to move up in corporate America, one of the qualifications is marriage. It's marriage, because when you are married, that tells the employer that you ain't coming here to play, because you got a whole family at home to take care of. Okay? Like, married people always are going to move up before somebody who's not married. And anybody that's working in corporate America will tell you that's 100% fact. Fact. And that's why a lot of these men, too, on a different topic, that's why a lot of these men, they low key, they're gay. They're low key gay, right? No, I'm for real. Some of these men are low
Cio,
key.
we gotta have a part two, because Jesus. But go
And look,
ahead.
they low key gay. They low key gay, but the field of work that they're in, okay, in order to make it up into them high positions, you have to be married. In order to make it up into them fucking CEO positions and stuff, you have to be married. So a lot of these guys, they have women and they have families, but that's just, they women and they family is really a requirement. It's a requirement that they need to succeed in corporate America, because don't forget, the LGBT community is not all that welcomed in corporate America. They still get discriminated against in corporate America. Okay, so in
just
corporate
like
America,
marijuana.
yes, in corporate America, you have to be married, man. You have to be
Yes.
married to move up. If it's somebody who's married in that same position as you, it don't matter how hard you've been working. That person is gonna get that promotion over you. Why? Because they have they have responsibilities that you don't have. You don't know what it's like to feed kids and feed a family and hold down a whole household and stuff like a married man do. So yes, when a woman see that married man, hell yeah, she want him, because she know that this nigga is successful financially, and when it comes to relationships. You know what I'm saying? He's successful, and it's shown and proven.
Yeah, it's shown and proven, but the woman who is trying to chase the married man always have this, just ladies, don't mess with married men, okay?
Yeah, no,
Because he's not gonna leave his wife for you.
he
Know
might.
that.
Hey, he might. Look, if she one of them
It,
wives that was
it
bad,
depends.
if she was one of them wives that was bad in high school, and she and she done lost herself, nigga, 15 years later, and this nigga's in his early 40s, nigga, and you 25, 26, hot, bad as fuck, and his wife, he see what his wife used to be in you. Oh yeah, you got a good chance, but don't mess with married man. Period, though. Like that's just off limits.
Like Jesus. I mean,
Don't
you
mess
don't, you
with
don't want
married
it to
men
come back on you. You don't know. You might get married one day. Um, I've had my
unless he cheating.
experiences. Well, I never speak um out of falseness. Okay. I've had my experiences though. And a lot of wives, because a lot of let's look. A lot of married men be hollering at your girl. I don't be hollering at married men. I don't. They be finding themselves hollering at me. Okay. But I must say, a lot of wives, should thank me for real, because I, didn't. Seriously.
Morals.
Seriously, huh?
I say yeah, morals.
Yeah, so there's a lot of women out here that make it easy for men to cheat, like for real.
But a woman with a married man, she knows that
If he
she
good with his
know
wife,
that
he'll
ring.
never cheat.
A woman with a married man know that ring on his finger is a target. She knows that. She knows that other women wants her man. Like that's why she married him, because she didn't want nobody else to get him. That's
Now
why
you make
she.
a
That's why
tap
she
tap
married.
tap that jump, but he coming home to mama. You just gotta watch out for them STDs, boy. That's the thing with me. Like, I done went how many years without catching some shit, and you know what I'm saying? Damn, you
I never
know.
had nothing either.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So when you get into these relationships and marriages, that cheating sneakies, that sneakiness, like, that we can creeping on all that. No, you know, and that's just what it is. Men cheat for a number of reasons. Of course, there's many layers to this. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, if she was a bad girl, let herself go. You got sex addictions. You have, just because I can shit. And then you got narcissists. You got bullies and shit. It's like so much. So with that being said, you know what I'm saying? This show was dope, Cio. Like a lot of good information, like for the people who are viewing, who will view, the youngsters, the mid ages, the olders, the elders, all of them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Very dope information. You feel me?
Yeah,
So that's what's
for sure. Yeah,
up.
I said I'm
Huh?
happy to. I say I'm happy to be a part of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, yes, clash of thoughts. I mean, hey, the dopeness is real. Tonight, it definitely went down. Clash of thoughts with your girl forever and your boy Cio. We definitely dived into the juice of why do men cheat? You feel me? Join the conversation, even if it's after. Put in the comments, we'll comment back. You know what I'm saying? But the show was definitely dope. And it's just a lot of good information up in there. So the moral of the story is be yourself, be true to you, and be true to others.
Yep. And don't mess with married people.
And don't mess with married men, okay? And if you're gonna cheat, please use a condom because that usually be the thing. You and your girl, you and your man, y'all be doing some freaky shit because you
Yeah,
feel
just
like
be
that's your man.
responsible. Be
Huh?
responsible if you gonna do it. Look,
Be
we ain't even gotta tell.
responsible.
We don't even gotta tell these people that because they cheating. They know ain't supposed to be cheating any fucking way. So
Yeah, they cheating, I know, but at least we
you
could
know what
just
I'm
give them
saying?
a reminders. They gonna be like,
Yeah.
hey, tonight let's just strap it up.
Yeah, but just let's love each other, man. Let's love each other, treat each
Yeah,
other
let's
better,
do
stop
that.
hurting each other, stop putting each other through bullshit, be honest with each other, care about each other. You know what I'm saying? And let's raise these kids right because these kids is watching us and they think that the shit is cool to see what we putting each other through. You know what I'm saying? So let's just educate ourselves, man, and just be better to each other. Period. You know what I'm saying? Stop cheating. Be real with yourself. You ain't gotta cheat.
Yes, yes. And by all men cheat, just be real. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. You know what I'm saying? Just don't be, lying-ish. You feel me? Mhm. All right, now, have a wonderful, wonderful night. Don't do nothing I wouldn't do. Please drink responsibly, sex responsibly, all the sins that are out there, just do it responsibly. All right?
Yep.
All right. Holla.
Really.